Jungle camps within Paragon. What are the camps? Where are the camps? What time does the camp spawn? Which camps do I start first? Which camps can I solo? Which camps do I need a team to help? All these questions will be answered within this video. So without further ado, let's get into this. Well, that was a mouthful. Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today I'm going to welcome you to the battleground of Paragon, and we're going to be in the jungle. I'm going to teach you some basics, so don't get overwhelmed by your first experience in the jungle. It looks pretty massive at first, but once you start to understand and become a master in the jungle role, it'll be in the palm of your hand, and you'll be able to pull off every element as a jungle within Paragon perfectly. So obviously you don't become a master at a jungler role within Paragon or in anything with life if you don't have knowledge to back you up, the experience and the time taken to become a master. Relax, Dr. Phil, I think they know. So let's go into the next part. So you've just chosen your jungler, and if you enter the Paragon battlefield, you have a couple of choices to which camp you want to start. All camps that are minor, say like the neutral camps, which are the white camps, or the other camps, which are the red buff and the blue buff camps, which will all appear on your map as red, blue, and white locations or symbols, and those are the camp sites. Once you reach that campsite, at 1:28, it will spawn. So 1 minute and 28 seconds, the spawning function for those camps will happen and will occur, and these camps are kind of hard. The neutral camps, you'll be able to complete solo, so that's quite easy. But for the red and blue buff, you need team members to help you out, or team members to leash the camp, so you're able to gain the XP and gain the orb and move on to those neutral camps to gain more XP as a jungler. There are more neutral camps in the jungle compared to the red buff and the blue buff, so you're going to be farming more of the neutral camps. That is your main source of XP and farm within the jungle role. And if I haven't said yet, the neutral camps are the white camps or the white minion camps within the jungle. With all the buff camps within the jungle, you'll be needing a leash from your team in order to obtain the orb and destroy that camp. Unless you've reached a certain level, like level 7 or even level 6, you'll be able to solo camps like the red buff and blue buff quite easily. So once you've reached this stage, the next objective or the next buff will spawn, and that is the pink buff or the prime orb camp. And this camp does spawn at 4 minutes and 58 seconds, so close to the 5-minute mark within the game. So the spawn location for this objective or this camp is close to the middle area or the middle lane of the map. As I've already mentioned, this is a team objective, so it will give you a team buff. So try your best to not start this camp solo unless you're playing Grux and you're like level 10 towards level 15. Then obviously you can do this camp quite easily, but the problem is the series of steps you have to do in order to activate this team buff. And finally, the last camp that does spawn in is the black buff camp, and that spawns in 5 minutes and 58 seconds on the dot, or close to the 6-minute mark within the game. So one bit of advice, never target this camp at the 6-minute mark, because this will never work for you while you're doing a solo. You need a team to help you out, since this camp does quite a bit of damage. But there will be a stage once you're able to do this solo, and that'll be around the mid game to late game stages within the game. Also guys, if you look at the top right corner of the screen, there is a map, and the yellow part of the map, or the yellow indicator, is myself, my hero within that current game, and they'll give you the precise location of where the buff is at current stages that I've showcased within this video. And that is it for all the jungle camps within Paragon. You guys would have noticed that every time I completed a jungle buff camp, a random orb was dropped onto the floor that I picked up from that camp, and then it would orbit around me or be still close to my hero, and there is a purpose behind that, and the orb you get does a certain thing which affects your hero in a certain way. And we shall discuss this in a future video. This is only the beginning of making you a master jungler and player within Paragon. So mates, if you enjoy the video, show your support by smashing that bloody like button. Let's try to get 50 likes on this video. I know that is a big number, but I know you guys can do it. And guys, if you want to see more Paragon gaming content on my channel, all you have to do is share this with a friend and hit that subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. So time to go, but don't you worry, we're back very soon. Hang with your hats, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet.